It went down with a crash. I mean, it sheared those two cast iron wheels, and they're pretty substantial. Still run on the axle, which is amazing.
Yeah. That's a replica dish of ore, I guess.
Yeah.
Is it? When is payday here?
Oh, yeah.
Because we carry 12-volt batteries, sort of like this size, in with 50-watt LED. Well, no, not.
Back in Goodluck mine, we're going to see a different area that we haven't got on record. So it'll be interesting to get some details of where we're going.
Some food for later.
You've got plenty of snacks there, Alan.
Yeah, pizza and bread pudding.
Pizza and pudding?
Bread pudding.
And bread pudding.
Yeah,
Good choice.
have you put your peg in?
Hey?
You put the peg in?
Oh no, can you do for me, please? Here we go. Oops. We're at the top of the incline.
Yeah. Look at those bolts.
We'll take a look at it.
As shiny as the day they were installed. Isn't that brilliant? They're not original, no. No, they're the ones they inputted.
Yeah, you put them in, have you? They look a bit too shiny in new.
Yeah, they're just.
Yeah, they're rather shiny. Obviously, you put them so you could hold it out. Yeah.
That was Roger's invention.
Oh yeah, it was Roger. It was a good idea. That was.
Roger's got the claim for this invention.
Really, Roger,
yes.
yeah.
So as you could expect, it's all into pieces now. But it must have had one hell of a bang when it fell down here. Does anyone know about the legend behind this minecart that went down, derailed down the shaft?
It was full of ore.
There was a guy called Arthur Kinder, apparently, and he was the last to work in here. I think that was about the 50s. And so the legend goes that they were pushing the tub full of ore, the floor gave way, and the tub went down the shaft. They couldn't be bothered to get it back, and then it just became buried. But we've yet to see any ore, haven't we? But then we haven't gone down much deeper.
Well, as in most legends, the actual main story is true, but maybe not quite the details always can vary, can they?
The lily may have been gilded.
Yeah?
So it must have hit that axle first then to break the wheels like
It
that.
went down with a crash. I mean, it sheared those two cast iron wheels, and they're pretty substantial.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see the shearing of the wheels
The
there.
other two still run on the axle, which is amazing.
Yeah, and this still run. They would have run on too. And
And
this,
the bed, which we think is oak, that's pretty well intact. If you look at the sides, you can see the remains of the steel sheet, which would have been angled, so that it would have been like a hopper shape. And there is a tape. That's the end. I don't know if there's any more down there, but
Fairly easy to copy that.
so you have all the pieces just broken in bits, really.
yes, it's the
I mean,
Airfix 1-to-1 minecar kit. Paints and glues not supplied.
Or instructions.
Nor instructions.
yeah,
Yeah.
It's the rest of the wheel.
yeah. And the fact that this obviously broke in pieces tells a story of a big crash, really, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't think these wheels would be broken off very easily back in them days.
I'm surprised they got that far down actually.
We need a lot of araldite, I reckon.
Very nice, and we yet to find the final resting place here. But for now, it's right next to the shaft where it came out from, as we have seen in the previous video.
It's RIP. It's RIP. Rest in passage.
Rest in passage, yeah. A good one, Alan. Good one, Dave, that.
You put it anywhere else and you lose the colour.
We've got shit. Oh, you got both, aren't you? I didn't realise you got both the drill and the batteries.
Yeah, because I'm not carrying any backpack today, so
Oh, okay.
I'm free to help.
Oh, I'm happy to get help. The number of times I've come up here with the drill and the bloody batteries.
Yeah.
You get to the dig and you're sweating your nuts off.
I can imagine it's a lot of weight to carry, plus your own kid, you know.
Yeah, you get to the point where you're happy to, you know, you could go, well, I'm a man and I'm not going to accept help. Now I've got to the point of, I'll take what I'm offered.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right.
All right, so down this passage,
Yep.
there's another
Yeah.
check in, check out. So out, I'm going in, and you have original. Hang on, wooden rails.
Yeah, these are wood. They change all through the mine.
They change from iron to wood.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think these were put in by Pudhams, these wooden ones.
But the wooden ones were put by Pudhams. Did miners ever use wooden rails, Alan?
Yeah,
They did.
yeah. Yeah, wooden and steel with all different shapes and sizes. But yeah, wood was easy. Don't wear so well though.
No, they wear out very badly, don't they?
Yeah.
I would imagine.
I've got to go down here.
Right.
I've got to check out the dish. We put an ore dish down there on display, but while we were putting it in position, it tipped slightly and the ore all went to one end, so I've got to go and level it out.
Okay, you got
So it
your
looks
job for the
right.
day then.
Yeah,
Okay.
that won't take me a minute.
Yeah,
Right.
we shall catch you up later.
Yeah.
Anyone else coming down with me this way now?
Ian and Mark. But
Ian-
I don't know where they are at the minute. Mark was looking at the truck.
Yeah,
Wagon.
so I'll wait for them, shall I?
Yeah, I mean Ian was behind me, but I don't know what he's doing now.
Shall catch up with you shortly then.
Margaret's
Margaret has gone down. What about Ian? Is he following us?
Ian's coming down straight. He's just finishing off his cleaning up.
Shall I wait for him? I'll come, yeah, because I got the drill anyway.
Yeah, he knows where we're going.
He knows where we're going. Right. Let's go in. As we can see, it was driven quite a long way. Seems to be.
Change the battery in mine. I think this was fully charged, but it ain't.
In your head torch, yeah, it's flashing red. That's always a sign that it's beginning to die down a bit.
No, I forgot my batteries, so I have to take one out this too.
It takes,
Yeah, I've got
oh yeah,
same
the
as
lithium-ion
last
batteries, don't you? Yeah. Yeah, they are good lights, this Phoenix.
one. Yeah.
That's what I use. I use a Phoenix one as well. This is the HL60R.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not the top one.
It's not the top range, but bright enough, however.
Oh yeah.
As we can see, it's too narrow. The stack of deads is narrow in the passage here, so we can pile them up. If you want to do a sort of human change,
Yeah, and then put it
Oh,
on.
then, right, so we're only got two sets.
and we can pile them up somewhere, can't we? Here. Yeah, I'll drop it there.
Right.
I can fetch some more. Well, we need to barrel this on.
No, she only going a little bit further down rather than carrying the barrow through.
The things you have to do, eh?
The shame we've not got any rails in here. That's, yeah.
So we are digging right at the end of this level, the header and hopefully intercepting the shaft, as Dave was saying. But
Arthur Spencer's shaft.
half
Arthur Spencer is the
Spencer shaft.
the barn at the top is
Yeah.
shown on the maps as
So we're hoping to
Arthur
intercept
Spencer's barn.
half Spencer shaft. And how much longer is he gonna need to drive?
It's all guesswork. It's
He's all guessing it.
I think we had a survey done some while ago, and he's not actually far off the position of the shaft. So, but whether the shaft's to the left, to the right, or
Whether the
so
shaft's
straight. Yeah, exactly. It's
So it's all guesswork,
it's all
hoping for the best.
yeah.
And drive it the old man style, really. Follow the header and dig away. But all the big boulders that come off from the face, the digging face, as we can see, we had to stack them up right at the back of this worked-out vein here, and do the best we can really to get it all out of the way in all these narrow constrictions. And because we can't get the wheelbarrow through, it's a boulder by boulder case, is it? Human chain, can we?
We've done one more through one.
Okay. If we get a human chain, we can make better progress, probably clearing what's ahead.
It was empty when we started.
It was empty when we started. So does it all come from the header where Dave is digging away at?
No, I think a lot of it comes around here.
Yeah.
This is where we were working. Hopefully we were going to get beyond all the fallen rock down there, but we can't.
Yeah, so you were hoping that you get a breakthrough following this vein, this worked-out vein.
Yeah, I don't know where it was going to go, but lots of work been done around here. There's probably a shaft or something here.
Do you think this is basically covering the bottom of the shaft, basically?
It could be, or it could just be because it's a joining, it's a crossroad like where the winds is. So the roof is very complicated.
Yeah.
Uh,
The roof has been compromised, the safety, so the old man had to. It's incredible how little
yeah.
little ledge they just need to get
Yeah.
the right fitting, don't they?
Yeah, so they have to leave like the edges so that they come in, so they can then cross it there, then cross it there. It took a lot of thought
Yeah,
to make these cheeks sort of come back a bit.
yeah.
Yeah, very complex.
It's beautiful to see it all in place after
Yeah,
how God knows how many years, 100 odd years for sure. Probably going to close to 200 years,
couple of hundred.
a couple of hundred
This
years.
is the older parts of the mine.
These are the older parts, yeah. Right, let's get some more rocks moving. Totally infilled this level, I guess, with a lot of the digging projects that they had here.
I'm going to leave that here, I think.
Yeah,
Now I'm going to walk up there, try and find where this dip is. I didn't think it was this far.
I can carry it for you.
No, it's alright.
Sure.
No point if it's not up here. It might be back there.
Yeah, because it might not be here, yeah? Is it a dip on the floor, obviously?
Yeah, yeah.
So with that rubble that we got from the digging phase, we're going to be filling up a bump on the floor.
Well, that bit there,
That could be, but
I think that's
it
it.
doesn't. You think?
Well, it's quite high here.
Yeah.
So,
So do you think we can level this off a bit with
yeah,
that,
just put it over that.
with them bits? Yeah.
Just make sure it's not in.
Yeah. You want the other half there? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the job, isn't it?
Yeah.
Making some progress there.
Yeah.
The back seems a bit more infill. The back, the back end of this.
At the front now.
Yeah, and this gives more room at the front. That's ideally what you want. More room at the front, and fill the back. So it gives a lot of space to infill.
We know this passage goes nowhere. We know it's a.
This has been explored. Basically, goes nowhere. And the front passage where Dave is digging, Alan, do you think it's going to intersect the shaft, or is it only a guess?
Just a guess, really.
You hope for the best, don't you?
Yeah.
And have fun along the way.
Yeah. Oh, as long as he's blowing stuff up, he's happy.
Some big ones there. Look at this.
As long as we can sort of walk past
Yeah.
without a lot
Yeah.
of effort.
How is Dave getting on the digging phase? I don't want to get near there because it looks so dusty.
It is dusty up there, it's not.
Does it look hopeful? Any breakthrough?
No, there's face masks.
Hey?
There's face masks.
Face mask, yeah.
Yep.
I probably need one, but I'll be alright. I won't be here that long. I'll move away with the next load of spoil. It's part of the job, really. Whoever wants to come down here and help has to be willing to shift some rocks.
Yeah, definitely.
Or has to enjoy shifting rocks, shall we say.
Oh, yeah. You've been some jobs, I tell you.
It's been what?
You've been some jobs.
Yeah.
Talking to resins over.
Just to think that miners would have done this like 14 hours a day,
I know, it's tough.
which much heavier load than us, really.
It really is tough.
Are you surprised the life expectancy was lower?
Yeah, not surprised.
I'm not surprised.
No.
Carry along the level as best as we can, and do this as many times as we need to clear out basically everything that's on the way to finding a continuation, really. Finding more passage, more discoveries down here. Are we getting on there?
It's good exercise.
Rock shifting.
Just hope we don't need to go through there again now. That's,
I think it'd be a very crazy idea to say, oh, let's take it late, let's dig this all back out, and I don't think it's gonna happen.
no, we know there's nothing down here, so.
All the rock we took out of here is down there on the left in that passage. That was another dead end that we filled up. Just a short one.
plenty of shifting rocks down here, but with successes, I guess.
Yeah.
It's
You know.
all part of the fun.
Yeah.
And we haven't been paid yet.
No payday. When is payday here?
Oh, yeah. Sometime.
Somebody mentioned payday.
When is payday?
Sometime never, I think.
Sometimes it's all for the fun and the goodwill.
What's happening down there?
They're just drilling holes and making a dust.
Oh, right.
Making a lot of dust.
Making a lot of dust.
Are they getting
I
anywhere?
thought they'd come out of the way.
No breakthroughs anytime soon then?
This looks good, doesn't it?
You never know, you might be an inch, you might be 100 metres away.
Yeah. We could be going along there and it's just here.
You might pass it by a few inches, that'd be funny. Not.
General, that seems to be.
Flash good.
Yeah.
Another handful of rocks.
I don't know there's a future from a dry stone wall in for me.
That's the roughest dry stone wall that you'll ever get.
Tell you what, once the light's out, it'll look beautiful.
Yeah,
That piece, don't you?
switch lights out.
Did you see the dish oven?
No, that was so long, we did a few weeks.
A look at the old miner's ore dish down in this crosscut. Alan's gonna show us. Let's see. Let's see what it's like. Oh, it rises quite high, the vein here, does it?
Yeah.
Oh, there's
That's falling out here.
there's levels overhead. Has that ever been climbed?
I don't know. Probably.
Obviously, it doesn't seem to go anywhere.
They won't go anywhere.
It may be just a passage over our heads, just about it.
Yeah, it's just the passage.
Just the
And they
passage,
just
cause
keep filling it in.
yeah, because what the miners did, they wore the vein as high up as they could, I guess,
Yeah, and below.
and below, yeah,
This could be 60 feet high, yes?
60 feet.
And there's another one.
Has he got a name, this crosscut?
Well, this is one of the main passages.
One of the main passages.
Yeah, this goes on quite a long way.
Oh, look at the stack of beds right
I
there.
think this goes down to a bit we call the bridge.
The bridge. So we're not going to go all the way,
No, no.
because it goes quite a way. This goes to show how much there is down this mine to explore.
I mean, there's loads of lead inside here.
Well, you can see like the clay wayboard here on the left that you were pointing out.
Yeah,
Well, left and right, obviously.
yeah.
It crosses the sediment horizontally. Wow. And it goes.
There's some lead in there, actually.
Wow, it's very rich in lead, this small vein. It's pretty much all of it lead, basically.
Yeah. I'm not sure if it is that in this passage. I've been here this morning.
No, it's in the passage before this one, is it?
I think, yeah.
I think you've gone. It is the one before this
Yeah,
one.
we've gone down the wrong passage.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
However, we've had a look at this.
Oh yeah, that's Victoria Raven, I think it's called.
Victoria Raven. Is that another project?
No, but that's the only natural bit in the mine, and that's the only bit with water. Well, there's another little bit along here where water runs through, which doesn't seem to connect to this, even though it's quite close.
So there's various natural rifts along this mine, as you can see right there.
Yeah,
We're
that's-
not going to go in there now.
No, that's about 80 feet deep, that is.
80 feet deep.
Yeah, 80 or 90.
Wow.
That ladder goes all the way down.
Yeah.
And I believe Mark dug a lot of it out because there was a lot of waste rock there.
Yeah. Interesting.
It does go on at the bottom, but it's wet and tight.
Yeah,
And it's something to look at in the future.
exactly. Something else to explore.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, let's go back. It's quite amazing to look at all this to think.
It is.
It looks like it's coming down, but it's probably more solid than anything they can build nowadays.
Yeah, yeah, it's amazing what they do. And they wedge the ball in. I mean, and they're quite heavy rocks. So I believe one way of doing it is building a wooden frame. And then you make a frame up to there, put the rocks across, and then start piling up above it. And you can take the frame away and it'll all stay there.
It would make sense because that's how they build a stone levels, did they?
Yeah, because you couldn't really lift those up.
No,
You couldn't hold them while they were put in place, sort of thing.
no.
They're
It
just
makes
too
sense.
heavy. Yeah,
Build the frame up, pile it up from the top, and then move the
Yeah.
frame away.
yeah. But amazing.
Really is. Right.
Oh, I wonder if they'll want this bag back.
Yeah, probably they will one day.
Walking back there.
Well, this remains of a minus hobnail board.
Yeah.
Right. Bit of leather there. That's a bit of the lace, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Shoelace, well, the boot lace. And a bit of a nail. That's original track nail, I guess.
Could be, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this passage was going to Bondog Hole Mine, I think. But that's where they stopped. It goes into a very sandy passage.
Bondo is right in the middle of Middleton or...
Yeah, that's where that was going.
Yeah, I'm sure you can access it from Middleton Mine inside because I've been in there.
Oh, right.
It goes to a length and then it's collapsed. So there's a lot of passages, so they intended, it doesn't mean that it did.
Yeah, yeah, that's where the attention was. There's a lot of bad air down there at the end, when Middleton Mine was working, but now Middleton Mine stopped, you can go to the end with no problem.
That's so interesting.
Yeah.
So potential connection with Middleton Mine
I think Middleton Mine is on a different level. It's not far.
on a different
It's
horizon.
not far going forward, but
Yeah.
it's quite a difference.
Different horizon, yeah.
What's happening?
More rocks.
Rocks.
That's,
Loads more rocks.
that's a good sign. It means we are getting deeper. And you look a bit dusty.
Do you want this tackle sack back up there?
No, I'll leave that at the wind. If you like.
They don't need it for the drill.
For today. Yeah. Yeah, let's go and check the ore dish. Oh, this stonework is fascinating. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Look at this. So we're on our way out, but we're gonna stop and see the ore dish. And Alan's going to tell us all about it. Look at this. Wow. This magnificent, this stemple work, stone stemples, you can call them. Because they do the job of supporting all the debts that are stacked above it. Right, we're nearly there. We need to go to our left. Right is the way out. Right, and myself out. Let's go and have a look. Wow. It goes a long way. Here we go.
This is what's known as a dish of ore.
A dish of ore.
So when they wanted to free the mine, they'd have to give a dish of ore to the
barmaster.
well, through the barmaster, yeah, to the landowner.
To the landowner.
Sometimes the church would take some as well.
We're going to take a closer look.
Yeah, and that is quite heavy as well.
But basically, just a nice over here. But basically, that's a replica dish of ore, I guess.
Yeah.
Is
Well,
it?
The ore is real. That is
The ore is real, yeah. The ore is lead ore.
The box is a copy, yeah, a model.
Were they originally made of copper or wood? I would imagine.
Probably wood.
Probably wood, yeah. But yeah, that's the dish of ore.
That's the right size.
Is
so,
about 2 foot wide.
yeah,
I would say.
something like that, yeah.
Yeah, just you get the perspective.
There is a specific size for Derbyshire.
Wow, that is cool. And a few mineral samples
Yeah.
here on the side. You have calcite there.
Nice piece. That.
It's a nice piece. I tell you what, it's
It's clean.
if it cleans, it'd be. I'm not gonna say this because I shouldn't say it. It'd make a nice lamp. And there's some copper, most definitely. Is this from here? This copper?
It may be. There is copper in the mine.
So there was copper found.
Yeah, not really much. But
Yeah, very nice.
there's more in here.
And I feel, oh yeah, there's a lot of copper there. You can see a lot of lead. Varieties, yeah.
But oh, that's really heavy.
It's barium sulfate varieties, if I get that right, is it?
I think so.
So it's naturally quite heavy because it's a metallic element.
Yeah.
Yeah, and some of the miners' tools, original miners' tools, obviously,
Yeah.
that they used to dig away, crush the ore down, and dig away at the levels. Really, a trowel. These trowels, they were used for raking raking material out of narrow sort of gaps, I would imagine. Yeah. Thank you, Alan.
That's it.
I don't think I've seen this passage.
No, that one's a G.
Oh, there's a chain ladder here.
Yeah.
So did they use these chain ladders down in this mine? They must have done that. They
Could be original ones, yeah.
I think they are. They look very old.
Yeah.
Yeah, chain ladders are always nice to see. And we're going to go on our hands and knees here for a section and then open up.
This is what's known as slicken sides.
Oh yes, God, this is a very good example of slick inside, definitely. Yeah.
And here,
It's where two fault lines rub against each other, sort of thing.
yeah, yeah. And this is a stemple that never got used.
Wow, so they actually got the piece of
That was ready.
stemple ready
Yeah,
to go up here, most likely, and the miners never
never used it.
never placed it. But this slick inside it rubs vertically, does it? Because you see the line of rub, it goes
Yeah.
up. I've seen on other mines like long raked that they are horizontal slick inside marks,
Right.
but these are verticals, which is
Vertical.
interesting.
Yeah.
Very nice. God, there's a lot to poke about up here, is there?
Yeah, well, we've been working in there, trying to get through over there, but it don't really go. There is another dig Andy was doing through there, but that just ends in a load of fill, but the fill is so small and loose,
Yeah,
we didn't touch it.
yeah. That's it. Yeah, it's quite a rise, this, isn't it?
Yeah. This is probably one of the biggest passages.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can see why. And oh, the pig marks there, they're absolutely stunning there.
Yeah.
And you can tell they were just picking along the lead,
Yeah.
did they? Oh, where does that go?
It just goes over the top.
It just goes.
I don't know where it goes, if anywhere else.
Yeah,
Normally they're just over the top of the passages.
very nice. Oh, here you got quite a good example of black powder fallout here on this
Oh yeah,
shot hole, yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
Very nice. Thank you, Alan.
There's a better one than that. I think that's some of the stemming in there. But there's one where you can see it's all black where the shot was fired. I that one I found it now.
Yeah, full of shot holes here.
Oh,
Everywhere a lot of minus pig marks, as you can see as well.
yeah.
If you put the light, you hit the light on the side, you can see them very clearly. The old pig marks.
Yeah.
Is it the black powder fallout that you can see in
Yeah,
the?
it's back there somewhere. It might have been that one.
Yeah.
I looked at.
Yeah, because it looks quite blackened in some of the shot holes. That's the
Yeah.
black powder fallout. Is that right?
That's right. Yeah.
Hmm. Minus soot marks from the lamps. You have a bit of black powder fallout here, Alan. That's what we're looking at, is it?
Yeah. There it went. Yeah. That shot hole,
Yeah.
interestingly, was coming this way.
Yeah, actually, if we change the light from warm to
Yeah, that's better. Yeah.
white light, you can see more the contrast of the black powder fallout against the white limestone. And this is what you get when they were packing it with black powder and blasting. The black powder sort of embeds in the actual rock. There's quite a lot of minor spots of lead as well in some of these.
all over this side. But probably too little
Too little, yeah, to
do
be
anything
exploitable,
with.
yeah. Yeah, but that's where you get all these little dots.
Yeah.
It's smaller particles of lead, basically. Very nice.
Actually, if you get the right light, you can get some really nice pictures in down here. You know, it looks colourful.
Yeah. Yeah, it's something we can look at maybe next time. I'll bring my camera and I've got all these beautiful spotlights that you can, as you can see, you can change the color temperature from warm, which makes it quite atmospheric. That's more like the light temperature the old miners would have had, because their candles would have been warm like this. So could give a nice old-fashioned effect, I think, with this nice crafty little lamps. It's certainly very photogenic, this mine, I would say.
A lot of iron ore in here.
Is this iron ore?
Yeah. Well, this has got iron ore in the cone.
Yeah. Yeah, it's got this rusty sort of colour, you can tell here, this high presence of iron.
Yeah.
Very nice. What does that say? Golf
Golf
gate.
Yeah.
That's where we dig in, yeah? Got the golf gate.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Quite a lot of mineralization. Yeah,
Yeah.
calcite and spots of lead, you can see.
Yeah.
A lot of clay.
Yeah, a lot of plants.
Yeah.
Quite a big way
A lot of very high rust presence of clay, and you can see pig marks there. You hit the light at the right angle, you can see them there, don't you? There you are. There's the pig marks in clay. I'm guessing these are original miners' pig marks.
Probably.
Very probably. So I've seen some places they look so fresh. These are pretty cool. Yeah.
Look at this one. And that goes all the way across.
Yeah, spans a good 4 foot.
Yeah.
It's quite a big big slab, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like a keystone.
Wedged in with that.
Yeah, that's what's wedging it in. This is the keystone. This is the one you don't want to break.
Yeah.
You'll have all this like tumbling down on
Because
us.
this one's on it. And to there, so that one is holding that one as well. Yeah.
It's absolutely marvelous. The miners stempling stonework that they did.
Yeah, there is. And cracks for the next time round, so got a good opportunity. So,
So it's looking good for
yeah,
the
it's
next run.
worthwhile.
1,
Nice one. So
Right.
3.
are we all out?
We got. Oh God, you got. We got everything.
Right.
Good. Excellent.
Let's make our way. I'll let you go first.
Go on then. We'll get to the bar.
To the bar.
Yeah. Oh,